Hi friends, my name is Rohan Vasudev. In this session, we are going to learn about input system in Unity. So what is an input system? The input system implements a system to use any kind of input device. It could be your mouse, it could be your keyboard, etc. to control your Unity content. The input system comprises of two parts, input class and input manager. Methods from the input class are used to implement inputs in a game. Input manager specifies the project settings where buttons, axis inputs, key presses, and mouse clicks can be assigned from real devices to virtual inputs. This input manager can be found in Edit Project Settings Input Manager. This is how an input manager would look like. Okay, so as stated earlier, input system in Unity can implement any kind of input device basically. So let's see them one by one. Keyboard inputs. The input system can be used to implement or detect keyboard inputs. We can get input from different operations performed on the keyboard. Some of these operations are as follows. Key press down. Key press down is triggered basically when you press any key. Input.get key down function is triggered here, and inside the function in the brackets we need to specify the key. Key code dot space here is used to identify space button on the keyboard. There are various such values in Unity to accept keyboard inputs. Hold key pressed is triggered when you press the key and hold it basically. Input.get key function is triggered when you keep the key pressed. Okay, and inside input.get key function you need to specify the key again. Key released is triggered when you press the key and you release it. So input.get key up is triggered when you release the key after pressing it, and inside the brackets again we need to specify the key. Mouse inputs. The input system can be used to implement or detect mouse inputs as well. We can get input from mouse clicks and operations performed on the mouse. Some of these operations are as follows. Mouse button clicked. Mouse button clicked again is triggered when you click the mouse button. Okay, input.get mouse button down is the function triggered here, and 0 here is the left mouse button. Similarly, 1 is for the right mouse button and 2 is for the middle mouse button. Mouse button hold. Input.get mouse button is triggered when you keep the mouse button clicked. Mouse button released is triggered when you click the mouse button and you release it. Input.get mouse button up is triggered when you do so. Okay, let's go on to the axis inputs now. An axis refers to a value between -1 and 1, with 0 being a default value. An analog stick provides values on both vertical and horizontal axis between -1 and 1. Same goes for the keyboard, where left and right arrow keys are the horizontal axis and up and down arrow keys are the vertical axis. Horizontal axis. Input.get axis horizontal is used basically to define the moment on the horizontal axis, and for the vertical axis we use input.get axis vertical. So that's it guys. Thank you for the session. I will see you in the next session. In the next session we'll see an example on how to implement keyboard inputs in Unity. Thank you so much guys.